This is going to be a barn burner today, and quite possibly open up a whole new path for you, as it has for me. I'm calling this episode "The Secret to Making Things Right." And making things right means different things to all of us, depending upon what we're talking about, what situations, what people, what experiences. But that's going to lead me right into telling you about a practice I was first introduced to years ago, years ago, called Ho-oponopono, which is based on an ancient Hawaiian ritual that means to make things right, that, according to research, families would use within their family structures to heal conflict. And like many things in the modern world, wise sages delivered this to us to as medicine, as a helpful practice in times of divisiveness and disagreement. So what Ho'oponopono is based on, it's based on four, I'm going to call them codes. They're four brief phrases that are like gems. They're codes. They're just loaded with energy. And those four phrases are, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. Now, here's a story about me. As I said, I was introduced to this years ago by really smart people that I admired and respected, but I resisted this practice. I resisted this practice because all my defensiveness came up. All my defensiveness, all my sticky wickets, I call them, which is not my fault. I didn't do anything. Why am I apologizing? Why aren't they apologizing? They're the ones who are at fault. Now, when I say it like that, it sounds pretty childish. I know. But that's the kind of dialogue and pattern that's going on inside of us all the time. Defending our position, blaming someone else. Because those were survival strategies we learned, when we were tiny. That's all we're trying to do as little kids. We're trying to survive. And this kind of information, this kind of spiritual practice really wasn't available. My parents weren't saying, let's sit down and do some Ho'oponopono on that. They were not. They were not. They would just tell me how bad I was and how wrong I was. And I would internally resist that because I wanted to survive. I wanted to be good enough. I wanted to be worthy. And their criticism of me and my behavior made me feel unworthy. So I resisted this practice for a long time. And finally, it kept coming up and coming up and coming up. And as I've been doing, testing out and trying more practices in my life every month, I said, you know what? I'm going to take myself and my private membership group, and we are going to do Ho'oponopono. We're going to do it for 28 days. And so we are in the middle of that process right now. And I am challenging myself, number one, to see where I'm defensive, to see where I resist the tendency. Where can I resist the tendency to need to be right and the need to be blameless? So in our particular practice, we do Ho'oponopono to heal our relationship with our bodies. Then we spend 7 days to heal our unworthiness issues. I'm sorry, please forgive me. Thank you, I love you. Then we move on to difficult relationships in our lives, people that we feel betrayed us, let us down, hurt us, disrespected us, abandoned us. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. And last, to offer Ho'oponopono to ourselves and how we can be a light in a chaotic and world filled with conflict? How do we stay in our light? How do we do that? So I am keeping a 28-day promise to myself. And here's what I'm finding. Here's what I'm finding. I am finding the power of this medicine, the power of how deeply it digs in and clears things out. I can instantly see where I have resistance. I can instantly see where I'm still fighting internally with myself, that or old ghosts, people I don't even know anymore. I'm still fighting those ghosts. And I can put the light, I can illuminate those sticky wickets, and I can offer myself, the deepest, most wounded parts of me, love and forgiveness. That's really what we're doing in this practice. I'm sorry to self. Please forgive me, self. Thank you, self. I love you, self. Such a powerful, powerful, powerful practice. And what are the results? The results are you can feel, you can see the proof of how you're changing in your own life, of how you're behaving, of how you're judging less, how you're offering compassion more. It is really something else. And so for the next several months, I'm going to be offering you practice challenges, 28 days of a specific challenge, so you can try it for yourself. You can get your own life proof, and you can see, would this practice make a difference in my life? 5 minutes or less. So you can join me in our 28-day Ho-oponopono challenge. It takes less than 5 minutes a day, and learn everything you need to know about it at sherrysalata.com/make right. sherrysalata.com/make right. Thanks for listening.